Check it out. This is my Classic Vibe Squire. It's the Classic Vibe Custom with the Bigsby or the licensed Bigsby. I decided to modify mine a bit. This is not what you would get out of the local guitar shop necessarily. I bought this a couple days ago and I liked it. I just knew buying it that I was going to in fact modify it. I've never owned a Squire before. I own Fenders, and the idea of having a Squire, at least, I mean, I'm the generation that you start with sort of budget guitars, and as you get older, you get better, you start playing better guitars and stuff. So this caught my eye at a guitar center, and I was like, yes, it looks so cool, but it's a Squire. And as I've gotten older, I'm starting to shed the idea of like bargain guitars not being really good. I don't know if anyone else is sort of feeling that way. You know, I'm guilty of it for sure, but having played a few in recent years, the quality is really good, and so this one just kind of stayed on my mind. So I was there like on a Monday, past Monday, and then I ended up going there on Tuesday and making the purchase. That's what I'm trying to say. So the interesting thing is when I played it at the Guitar Center. The bridge pickup wasn't working, and I wanted to buy it anyways, and they didn't have another one out back. This was the only one, and so I said I'd like to buy it. The guitar technician there took a look at it, said he couldn't get the pickup to work, so and the managers came in and said they'd give me a deal. I think this retails for $524. I ended up getting it because the pickup was working for about, I think it was $380 something, $380 or something like that, which is incredible. I got a really good guitar. I played it at home for a bit with the broken pickup. I didn't care, I just used the neck pickup, and then I made some online purchases to upgrade the guitar, and the upgrades were as follows, right? So the tuners, you can see that there, they're Fender locking tuners, upgraded that. The humbucking pickup it came with, I ended up putting a Gibson 498T here. I don't know if I'm completely happy with it. I had taken it out of a Les Paul. The Les Paul had 500K pots in it, so it was always a really powerful pickup, and I didn't really like that. But these have 250 pots, so I figured it'd tame it a little bit, and it did, but I don't know if I'm completely happy with it. The single coil here is a Seymour Duncan Antiquity 2, and it's great. What a great pickup. So those are the two upgrades. The electronics is essentially a DiMarzio wiring harness. So all the wires got swapped out. Yeah, that's about it for the upgrades. That's a lot, but that's what we did, my son and I. I decided that I just didn't like the poly finish. So this guitar originally comes with a pretty coated neck. I sanded it down, got it down to bare wood, and gave it a few coatings of gunstock oil. So sand it down, get it right, rub in the oil, wait 3 hours, then took some, steel wooled it down, put another application. So I ended up putting like 3 coats on it. It doesn't say Squire here anymore. I would have kept it if I could have, but I did not like the coating of poly there, and it looked kind of weird if I just sanded around the logo. So it's gone. I don't know if I'll replace it or what have you. I'm fine with it looking like this, but it plays pretty well. And well, I'll give you guys a couple of examples here. Now, I'm new to a Bigsby. I've played guitars that have had Bigsbys, but I've never owned one. So this particular guitar, having the Bigsby, is such a cool look and stuff like that, but I figured it'd just be out of tune all the time. But it keeps its ability to be in tune kind of well. I'm sort of surprised. Anyways, so I'll wiggle the stick here and there. I don't know if it's completely in tune right now. That's all right. So I get the Seymour Duncan Antiquity 2 engaged right now. It's a 3-way pot right here, so it's all the way down for that pickup, and these are some of the tones. I'll just kind of bring a few out. This is a that, but just enough to get sort of that vibrato, tremolo. Not sure what to call it. All right, so that's the bridge pickup. The middle, which is engaging the bridge and the Gibson 498T. Here's this. Less chimey, more bassy. All right, now the neck pickup in its full engagement. Super bassy. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep this one necessarily. All right, that's what it sounds like with sort of a cleanish sound. This is a Fender Deluxe Reverb amp that I was going through. For something a little bit dirty, I've got a Blues Junior here, and I wouldn't say it's dirty, but it's definitely not as clean as the Fender here. And I'll try to get sound here. Oh, sort of help if I plug the right things in. All right, here we go. Finally, the neck pickup, super bassy. Anyways, so if you're thinking about it, I think it's a really great buy. It plays well stock, don't get me wrong. It's just in my head, I knew I was going to do some upgrades, and I'm happy that I did. It fits kind of what I play and how I play. Yeah, check it out. The Squire. Pretty cool. All right, thanks for tuning in, and awesome. See ya.